Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com and your Weather Authority app. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Wednesday morning forecast update. We've got some very active weather in the pattern today, not only the threat of some heavy rain as well as some flash flooding, but by the time we get to the afternoon with the temperatures warming into the 70s today and an area of low pressure kind of scooting in, ingredients lining up to see at least a handful of some strong to severe storms, especially into Arkansas and Louisiana, and where we have the yellow here, that's where the temperatures will be a little warmer today, and that's why the threat of severe weather will be higher in these areas this afternoon, especially the threat of a damaging wind gust, but we can't rule out brief tornado today, and it looks like the threat of tornadoes will be highest here just to the southeast of Shreveport once we get into the late afternoon as well as the early evening. That said, we do have some storms ongoing this morning. We do have some heavier rain that has fallen here in northeast Texas as well as Arkansas. And again, the storms that are out there this morning not likely to be severe, given the temperatures are a little cooler to start out the day, but the Weather Service just a few hours ago issuing a flood watch here from Hempstead County in Arkansas all the way over to Little River and Sevier counties. Does include much of northeast Texas as well as McCurtain County. Radar already showing a lot of areas here have seen a good 1 to 2 inches of rain, and it's possible we'll add another inch or two to that today. So by the end of the day, some of those areas will see about 3 to 4 inches of rain, hence the flood watch, and likely we'll see some flooded roadways out there for both the morning and the afternoon commute as well. So temperatures here in the 60s. We need to warm up today, and it is a question mark just how warm we'll get given the cloud cover and some of the rain that's already out there this morning. So the hope today is that the clouds will keep these temperatures from hitting their forecast highs. Forecast highs today in Shreveport 75 and upper 70s for Natchitoches. So we'll be these areas in the mid 70s that do see that higher threat for severe weather. But let's say we do see some showers pass through this morning, which is completely possible. It may hold the temperatures into the low 70s, which would definitely help out, maybe limit some of that potential for severe weather later today. So you can see this area of low pressure. Once that starts to hit the warmer air this afternoon, that's when things will really start to line up here for that severe weather threat in the Arklatex. And taking a look at Futurecast from Robbins Toyota, I'm actually going to show you two different models here, which kind of paint two different scenarios. But this is the HRRR model. This is the one that updates every hour. It's one of the heavy hitters here, so we really turn to this on severe weather days. And it's showing the rain continuing for much of the morning in the flood watch area. And you'll see by the afternoon today that we finally take the lid off the atmosphere and these storms get going by about 2 or 3 p.m. And it would really be the storms over here that would be capable of most of those severe weather hazards. So this particular forecast model is really limiting any potential for severe weather, but it does show the last of the storms kind of exiting around 6 or 7 p.m. this evening. So that severe weather threat should come to an end by about 6 p.m. So again, the severe weather hours here about 2 to 6, 2 to 7, somewhere in that time frame for us. And this is our in-house model. This is the one we typically show you every day. It is running slow, so I'm not putting as much stock into this one, but it does show the scattered storms out there kind of within the time frame that we're expecting, kind of mid to late afternoon when it's showing the strongest storms. But it too shows the severe weather threat coming to an end by 6 or 7. So again, just after sunset, we should see the storms move out, and then we'll dry out tonight. Should have some sunshine back tomorrow. Pretty mild day tomorrow, but we'll feel the colder air get here later this week and into the weekend. So look at Futurecast. It is highlighting an additional maybe 1 to 3 inches of rain for the northern Arklatex, and probably will be some spots here east of Shreveport that pick up maybe half an inch to an inch of rainfall as well. So the flood threat definitely higher in the northern Arklatex today. Fortunately, we get some time to dry out through the weekend. Again, it will be chilly Friday and Saturday, but still things looking great for the Centaur Parade in Shreveport. And we have some additional rain on the way next Monday and Tuesday. Looks to be some wet weather for much of next week. So between now and next Tuesday, we could see a good 2 to 4 inches of rain, maybe some isolated spots picking up maybe 5 inches plus of rainfall. So that will keep our lakes and rivers running high near flood stage for much of the next week.